What's happening, guys and gals of YouTube? I'm sitting here with Bryan Mcpherson, who just rocked our stage only minutes ago. Bryan, you're on a West Coast tour now, headed up to Washington tonight?
Yep, headed to Bremerton.
Bremerton, awesome. And you're on the road quite a bit. Like in the last 5 years, how many shows would you say you've played on the road?
I can't really count. Since 2012, I've been on the road more than half the time each year.
Okay,
So,
and you started off in Boston. You're originally from Boston?
I'm from Boston. I'm born and raised. I moved out to California, to Berkeley, California in 2010. Made a record there, American Boy, American Girl, and then went on and got a van, kickstarted myself a van. Thanks, everybody. And I went on tour with that in 2012 and just have continued rolling around America and Europe ever since.
Awesome. Yeah, you've toured a little bit with Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, did a few tours with Dropkicks in 2014 and 2013, 14, and 15. So
Nice.
yeah, we did. I got to open up for them all over Canada and the Northwest and the Southwest, and then all over Europe, literally all over Europe last year. So
Oh yeah.
it was wild.
Yeah, I bet. And have you played with them on St. Patty's Day in Boston?
Yeah, I've done that.
That's got to be crazy.
Yeah, I first got in touch with them back in the day, 2008. I got just a random email from Kenny and that band. It was like, hey, I really like what you're doing. You want to open up for us sometime? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you at the Roseland, a year and a half ago? 2 years ago?
About that, yeah. 2014, 15. That's
Yeah, and the crowd was just
dude.
you really got everybody pumped up. They're stomping along and just if there's one person that can pump up an audience for Dropkick Murphys, it's got to be you. So
Well, it's a good town to play music in too. So,
yeah, for sure.
It's I always have a good time playing here. That was a killer show. I remember that one
Yeah.
really well. Yeah.
Hell yeah, cool. So when you're done with this tour, you're headed back to California and you're working on a single and you're doing pre-production right now for a record.
Yeah, I've got a single we're doing with it's an outfit out of Syracuse to release the song "Born Again American Blues" with the B-side, and so that's kind of already been recorded, and now we just got to figure out how to make it
cool.
and stuff. And I've started demoing a bunch of stuff for my new record because Wedgwood, my last record, came out in 2015. It was basically done in 2014, and then it took a long time to get that out.
Yeah.
So I have a whole bunch of new material that I've just started breaking ground. I'm always writing songs. So
Yeah.
I write them, I record them, and then, time to go on tour, time to go do this. And then I got to revisit, be like, oh shit, I wrote that song. That song's rad. I think we'll use that one. So
Totally.
I'm just going through the list, and the general theme of the album is taking place, and it's the whole lift of it is, at very early stages, but I've been, working on those tunes, and it'll be fun to see how that comes together.
Killer.
Yeah.
So when you were on tour with Dropkick Murphys a couple years ago, you were going to play Anaheim, a Disney property. And what happened? Disney wasn't really jiving with your lyrics, or?
Yeah, I got a email from the booking agent a week before the show that said that Disney would not allow me to play at that show because of my anti-police political lyrics and drug references.
Oh, weird.
I found it kind of odd and flattering that they would go and listen to my music, and then they offered to the agent tried to get him to let me perform under a different name.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, no, you can't play at all. So I was like,
So Disney's not having it.
Disney would not allow me to play. And it's just funny. What's funny about that whole situation is they tried to, silence me, know. And a week before that, I got that email while I was playing in Orange County. And we had 40 people at the show and 10 likes about the gig on Facebook or whatever. A show that I've actually played.
Yeah.
A little bit of, whatever. And a show that I was not able to play, I shared it on Facebook, and it got 500 likes, 50,000 people saw it. It was shared all over the place. And I was in Europe, and people were asking me in Europe about the show. And so in them trying to not get me to play, that show got more buzz than any other fucking show, excuse my language.
That's quite all right.
Then, I just found that really interesting. And flattering.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's kind of cool to have a big titan like that be like, we want Star Wars, we want Marvel, but we don't want any of this. But
It's funny too, because like the Dropkick Murphys are like a big, loud punk rock band.
Yeah.
So is Blood or Whiskey and like this, and I'm like just up there on an acoustic guitar.
yeah, why they got to
Like,
pick on you?
Seriously, dude, that's what I'm saying. But hey, they paid me for the gig. So
That's
I had a
pretty
nice,
cool.
I had a nice night off. They also offered me free passes to Disneyland. But
Did you?
I
what-
declined.
You declined.
I have
Yeah.
no interest.
You gotta have, you gotta stick to your principles.
I don't really like Anaheim. Like, I don't need to go there.
So what if they, now that you're in LA, like, I don't know, you got your headshot, you can act, like, are you gonna try to be in a Disney movie? You gonna get in Star Wars?
I actually am in Star Wars.
The new one?
Yeah, I'm one of the extras.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm sure you have to find a way to sneak in some of your lyrics or your drug references.
Yeah,
Are you the
actually-
stormtrooper that was smoking up on
No,
the...
that wasn't me. No, I was a stormtrooper with my pants down. I smuggled that in. So if you look really closely in one of the scenes, I'm like,
Excellent.
totally naked. So,
You got your back, Disney. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
thank
It's
you.
been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
We're going to have links for Bryan's music in the description below, so you guys can find out where to get Wedgwood and American Boy, American Girl. Did I say it in the right order?
Wedgwood is the new record.
Yeah. But American Boy, American Girl, did I say that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. We'll have links for Bryan's music in the description below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Afraid of the days of rain.